Jan Žižka, a super-strong warrior, a general who always won. He only had one eye, but he became a legend, fighting for religious freedom for the Czech people. His story is full of bravery, cleverness, and never giving up. Žižka wasn't just a good army leader, he was a symbol of fighting back. He lived during a tough time in Bohemia, a time of religious and political change. The Catholic Church was very powerful, but the Hussite movement, inspired by Jan Hus, was growing stronger. Žižka, a true believer in Hussite teachings, joined the fight. He spent his life protecting his people and their beliefs, becoming a symbol of hope. His amazing battles became legendary, and his name meant victory, even when things looked bad. Bohemia in the early 1400s was a place where people were unhappy. The Catholic Church, rich and powerful, controlled everyone's lives. People, especially farmers and less important nobles, were angry about the Church's greed and bad behavior. Then Jan Hus started teaching new ideas and things really changed. Hus said the Pope and the Church were wrong. Regular people really liked what he said. When the Church killed Hus in 1415, saying he was a bad guy, people got even angrier. What started as a religious movement became a big rebellion. The Hussite Wars began in Bohemia, with the Hussites fighting the Holy Roman Empire and people who liked the Catholic Church. It was during this big war that Jan Žižka, a tough soldier, became really important. Jan Žižka wasn't born a general, he learned how to be one through tough times and experience. His journey to becoming a military leader was filled with challenges and hardships that shaped his strategic mind and fighting spirit. We don't know much about his early life, but he was born into a family of low-ranking nobles in southern Bohemia. This modest beginning didn't hint at the great leader he would become, but it provided him with a strong foundation and a sense of duty. He became a soldier, fighting in many wars across Europe. These experiences on various battlefields taught him invaluable lessons about warfare, strategy, and leadership. This taught him how to fight. The rigorous combat training and real-life battles honed his skills and made him a formidable warrior. One thing changed Žižka's life forever. He lost an eye. This injury could have ended his career, but instead it became a defining moment in his life. We don't know exactly how, but this became his most noticeable feature, giving him the nickname Žižka, which means one-eyed in Czech. This nickname would follow him throughout his life and become a symbol of his resilience. But Žižka didn't let this stop him. Instead, he used it as motivation to become even stronger and more determined. When the Hussite rebellion started, he saw a chance to fight for something he believed in. This was more than just another battle. It was a cause that resonated deeply with him. He joined the Hussites and quickly became a leader because he was so good at planning battles. His strategic mind and experience made him an invaluable asset to the Hussite forces. His soldiers really trusted him, and this would be very important in the battles to come. Their loyalty and faith in his leadership were crucial to their success on the battlefield. Jan Žižka was a genius at war. His biggest problem was how to beat professional armies with an army of mostly farmers and townspeople. He solved this problem by changing how battles were fought with the wagenburg. The wagenburg, or wagon fort, wasn't a new idea, but Žižka made it into a moving, attacking weapon. He used wagons with strong armor, chained together to make a strong wall. These wagons had cannons and guns, so they could stop charging horses and shoot at the enemy, but the wagenburg wasn't just a fort that stayed in one place. Žižka moved it around quickly, surprising his enemies. This clever plan turned his army of regular people into a powerful fighting force. Jan Žižka won many battles no one thought he could win. His tactical brilliance and innovative strategies made him a legendary figure in military history. He led the Hussites to victory many times, showing how smart he was. His ability to adapt and outthink his enemies was unparalleled. Two battles are especially famous: the Battle of Sudoměř and the Battle of Vítkov Hill. These battles showcased his tactical genius and solidified his reputation as a master strategist. The Battle of Sudoměř in 1420 was Žižka's first big win. Despite being outnumbered, he used the terrain and his innovative tactics to secure a decisive victory. He had fewer soldiers and was fighting a strong crusader army, but he used the wagenburg perfectly. This defensive formation of wagons was revolutionary and gave his troops a significant advantage. The Hussite victory at Sudoměř surprised everyone who supported the Catholic Church. It was a turning point that demonstrated the effectiveness of Žižka's strategies. The Battle of Vítkov Hill in 1420 was another big win for Žižka. This battle further cemented his reputation as a brilliant military leader. A huge crusader army was attacking Prague, but Žižka attacked them at night. His surprise tactics and nighttime assault caught the crusaders off guard. He surprised them, used the land to his advantage, and used the wagenburg to win, saving Prague. His ability to use the environment and innovative tactics was key to his success. Žižka won not only because he was smart, but also because he inspired his soldiers. His leadership and ability to motivate his troops were crucial elements of his many victories. Jan Žižka is very important to Czech history, not just because of his battles. He's a national hero, a symbol of Czech resistance against outsiders and religious bullies. He always supported the Hussites, and that made him a legend in Czech history. You can see Žižka's legacy everywhere in the Czech Republic. There are statues and memorials for him all over the country. Streets and squares are named after him, so people always remember him. His picture is on stamps, coins, and even paper money. Army leaders all over Europe copied Žižka's clever war ideas. His story inspires people all over the world who admire bravery and never giving up. He's an inspiration to anyone fighting against bad guys. The story of Jan Žižka isn't just a history lesson. It's a story about amazing bravery and cleverness that never gets old. His tale is one of resilience and determination, showing us that true courage comes from within, regardless of the odds stacked against us. Even though he lost an eye, even though he was usually outnumbered, Žižka never quit. His spirit was unbreakable, and his strategic mind was always at work, finding ways to turn disadvantages into opportunities. He turned his disability into a strength, believing strongly in his cause. His eye patch became a symbol of his unwavering resolve and his ability to adapt to any situation. Žižka's life teaches us important things today. His story is a testament to the power of human will and the importance of standing up for what we believe in. He teaches us that disabilities don't have to stop us. Instead, they can be the very thing that drives us to achieve greatness. We can overcome them with willpower and by adapting. Žižka's innovative tactics on the battlefield are a perfect example of how thinking outside the box can lead to success. He shows us that real leaders are brave, honest, and believe in something bigger than themselves. They inspire others through their actions and their unwavering commitment to their cause. In a world where people are often negative, Žižka's story gives us hope. It reminds us that with determination and a clear vision, we can overcome any obstacle. It inspires us to fight for what we believe in and never give up. Žižka's legacy is a powerful reminder that perseverance and ingenuity can lead to extraordinary achievements. Jan Žižka's legacy shows us how powerful the human spirit is, reminding us that even things that seem impossible can be done with bravery and vision. His story continues to inspire generations, proving that true heroism is timeless.